This is literally what I'm always wearing. I'm always wearing like black of some sort and barefoot. Yeah. It's not very like figure flattering, but black is where it's at. What is up, you guys? Seriously, it's been such a long time. I think I'm just gonna kind of sit right there and talk to you guys. Let's do this, I guess. Question mark. I feel very awkward and uncomfortable right now. Story of my life. What is up, you guys? Wow, it's been a really long time since I've posted anything on this channel. So I'm kind of like really nervous, and it's like I'm totally used to talking in front of a camera. I love it. I could do it all day every day, but it's kind of just like, what do you have to say for yourself, Missy? I just came up the stairs, which is why like I'm out of breath. Wow. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I literally just tried to film the introduction like 5 or 6 times because I am kind of like, how do I even start this video? Like, how do I even have the face to reintroduce myself to you guys when it's been literally such a long time since I posted anything on this channel, since I even filmed a video, like, let alone edit and post one. I mean, obviously. But anyways, today I kind of just wanted to update everybody on my life and what I've been up to, what I've been doing, where my head's at. Yeah, so let's do this. I don't even know if this is like a good angle for me. I have a little mirror up there where I can kind of see myself, so later when I go to edit this, if I see that I have this like papa face, we'll just scrap it and do it all over again. I'm very like raw and uncut, and I always try to like put my best foot forward, and you know, usually fail miserably because I am very uncool, but like in the cool way. You know, I feel like I'm a different person, man. Like, I do things so differently from how I used to do them. I think things so differently from how I used to think, and just overall approach life from a different perspective, which I think is awesome. I just recently celebrated my 25th birthday. I know. And honestly, it's the first birthday since I think I was 21, since before I was 21, that I felt very good and happy, and I celebrated it, and I went out like I celebrated it for like a whole week. My birthday was on July 18th, today is July 23rd, and it's like, I'm still celebrating my birthday until the end of the month of July because I'm going on a trip to New Orleans that I am gonna vlog. So it's just been crazy, and it's like, honestly, that's the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about today. Like, I'm not the same sad, self-deprecating, you know, person that I've kind of rewired people to believe that I am. I wear a lot less makeup now, even though when I do wear makeup, I think I've got it pretty good. You guys got to see pictures from my birthday dinner. Bomba. Okay. But I wear a lot less makeup now. I haven't cut my hair in a long time, and I don't really plan to. My hair's tucked in my shirt because aesthetic. But my hair is actually like up to here. I don't really dye my hair anymore. You know, like these are like my natural roots. I don't do my eyebrows. I hardly ever have my nails done. Like, I've definitely gotten very in tune with like myself and like the earth and like the stars, so I kind of feel like I've reached a point where like less is more, and it's better, at least for me. Where was I even like going with that? Yeah, things have just changed a lot. I said in the last video that I made that I wasn't acting at all, that I wasn't singing at all, that I wasn't pursuing anything, you know, creative at all anymore for one reason or the other, and I can honestly say now that couldn't be further from the truth. I ended up going back to school in the beginning of this year for spring, and right now we are finishing summer B, and I've been in school every semester, and I'm gonna, you know, I have full schedule for the fall, and I have my schedule all planned out for the following semester, maybe 2, until I graduate. And I've gotten nothing but like straight A's, like legit, which is amazing. And I'm studying acting, and I'm studying musical theater, and I'm, you know, singing in front of people again, and I'm connecting with friends of mine that are musicians. Like, things are just different. And I'm honestly so happy that that is the case. I took that one acting class in the summer, and it just changed my life because, you know, I was able to meet and connect with people that reminded me like who I am and what I'm passionate about and why. And you guys know, you know, those of you that know me, that I am a performer. Everything in my life is to perform and to entertain. And when I do that correctly, in the right way, organically, the way you're supposed to kind of, you know, maneuver your life and handle your life, all of these like benefits and blessings and affirmations, like everything, you just get this insane sense of validation, as if to say like, you're meant to do this, you're supposed to be doing this, which is amazing. You know, in that, when I was in that acting class and I would get up and perform, and like, hey guys, like, I'm somebody who's super sensitive and I don't take well to criticism, but I always welcome it. I welcome constructive criticism, and it's like, I always want to be the best version of myself. So even though I would make mistakes, I mean, obviously, and get corrected in front of like not a large class, but like a good amount of people, I still felt so welcome and good, and kind of like people were really rooting for me. So within the time span that I was in that class, which was very short, it was just for 6 weeks, and after, I've been so obsessed with acting and performing and connecting with people. So I like know for sure what it is that I want. And when I graduate from Miami-Dade, which I've been at for like 7 years, shout out to class of 2011, by the way. Yeah, you're getting old. When I graduate from Miami-Dade, I want to transfer out to FIU and get a BFA in acting. Like, this is like legit, you guys. Like, I know what it is that I want for my life. Like, I know me more than I think I ever have. And that makes me really happy. That makes me really like giddy and like good. So that's probably like the biggest update. And with that update, you know, you cover 3 different aspects. You cover like mental health. Like, my mental health right now is fantastic. I'm not sad. I don't feel lonely. I'm not angry at the world. The progress that I've made just within myself has been so immense, because I do experience a lot of like anxiety and stuff like that, but I feel like I've come to terms with the fact that it's just, you have to develop certain coping mechanisms, you know what I mean? And I don't feel like there's anything in life that I can't handle, or there's been anything in life that I can't handle. I've just handled them incorrectly. Therefore, you know, that feeds into your anxiety, and it makes you get depressed and stuff like that. So I guess since now I have a better grip on the things that I'm feeling and all of that stuff, like, there's not so much room for me to get super sad and depressed, because if I'm frustrated about something, I recognize what it is that I'm frustrated about, how I got in that place, like how I got there in the first place, and I have certain things that I can do to pick me up and make me feel better and stuff like that. Do I make any sense? I really hope so. Yeah, so my mental health, and then going back to school and acting and making friends and going out with my friends, and people telling me things like, Jackie, like, you are such a good actress, you were made for this, if you're not on TV, I'm gonna be so disappointed. All of those things, like, they make me feel like I'm on fire, and they remind me who I am, you know, and they remind me the things that I'm passionate about and why. And then of course, like, that spills on to like your everyday normal life, and it's like every day I take a proactive step to figure myself out even further, figure out my wardrobe, how I like my hair, how I want my body to look, what kind of mom I want to be, what I want from my life, you know, all of that stuff. And it's like, you know, you can really convince yourself and you can think yourself into a downward spiral with life, or you can think yourself, you know, upwards, and the universe will reward you with blessings and good things. I genuinely, you know, believe so. Anyways, honestly, I feel like you guys have a pretty good idea of where I'm at, where my head's at, what my life is kind of like. But things are just really great. And things are just great, honestly, because I've found there's no point in kind of forcing things, or trying to change other people. or trying to change yourself to the point where you experience this kind of disassociative state, because it's like, this is who I am, but in my head I think myself to be different. In my head I'm much more attractive, but then I'll take a selfie and I'm like, oh my god, how long have I been ugly? Quote SpongeBob. Like, you kind of, you can't really force other people to change, and you shouldn't really want to change so much yourself that you're almost a completely different person. You should want to embrace yourself and work on yourself, and nurture the relationship that you have with yourself, and have that be your number one priority. And it's so much easier said than done. I mean, I've gone through a lot, and I think a lot of the things that I've been through and I've felt have been, at the expense of my own hand. Like what I said earlier, like, it's really about your perspective and how you choose to handle things. There's nothing that's going to be put on your path that you can't handle. But if you tell yourself from the minute it happens, like literally from the get-go, that you can't handle it, that it's just going to break you down, that this is going to be the last straw, that you're just whatever, like, you're putting that out into the universe. And whether you believe in things like the law of attraction, whether you even believe in the universe or energy or anything like that, believe in the power of your brain. And if you tell your brain and you convince your brain that it's weak, it's a little bit ironic, but your brain is actually a very smart muscle. It's an instrument, and it's smart enough to convince itself that you are weak and you are not. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not trying to get like inspirational or like anything like that, or like motivate you, but if I do, that's awesome, and definitely let me know. But please, because I need reassurance. Thanks. But yeah, it's just a matter of, at least for me, just, this is what I like, this is what I want. Whether people like it or not, whether my parents support it, or I have to work 3 jobs to be able to buy whatever materials I need to do the things that make me happy. It's just a matter of getting it done. It's just a matter of, what can I do today? What is in my control today? What can I do with myself today? And that's pretty much all you can do. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. I've said a lot, but yeah, I kind of just wanted to make this video to reintroduce myself to you guys, kind of set the tone for what you guys can kind of expect from me. This is a little bit more on like the serious side, but just because I every now and then like to get really raw and really vulnerable and really just chill, because I spend a lot of my time literally dancing around, goofing around, like I'm a child, honestly. But I did want to kind of be like, you guys, like, I'm here, I'm back, this is who I am, this is me, this is what you can expect from me. Things are good, there's a lot going on, but it's, the best. Because I'm somebody who, I can't be bored, and I can't have too much time on my hands and do nothing with it, because then I just kind of like, I feel like I'm going insane. Honestly, like, if I have a lot of time on my hands with like nothing to do, I'm just like, I live in this loop of a like existential crisis. Like, like, it's insane, it's nuts. But yeah, you guys, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys want to see from me. That's pretty much it. You guys can follow me on Instagram if you don't already. It's at Jacklyn Espinosa, but it's going to be linked in the description bar below. That's it. I hope you stayed this long and watched it, because your girl talks a lot. A lot. Okay, well, I love you guys, and it feels nice to be here. I'm gonna go to the gym now because I can feel myself gaining weight from my birthday, even though it's been a week. I could feel it.